Alright, thank you for watching. Thank you for learning with me what the Quran actually says. Not what Juzi Zasser says it says, not what Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi says it says. Although I'm not saying both of them are wrong or one of them is wrong or right, but when you listen to me, you're finding out what it actually says as translated into English, because I'm an English speaker. This is an English speaking channel. And so that's the best we can do. And of course, anything can be translated because words have meaning. If you're fluent in 2 languages, you can find the meaning from the one word in one of the words in any other language. Alright. Alright. 10. Surat Al-Waqui'ah. The event. When the event befalls, and there can be no denial of its befalling, bringing low, exalting. When the earth will be shaken with a terrible shake, and the mountains will be powdered to dust, so that they will become floating dust particles, and you will be in 3 groups. So those on the right hand, how will be those on the right hand? And those on the left hand, how will be those on the left hand? And those foremost will be foremost. Let's see. 56. The inevitable. When the inevitable comes to pass, of its coming there is no denying, abasing, exalting. When the earth will be shaken, shaking, and the mountains will be crumbled, crumbling, so they became scattered dust, and you were 3 pairs. So the companions on the right hand, what are the companions on the right hand? And the companions on the left hand, what are the companions on the left hand? And the forerunners, the forerunners. Okay, well, this is... Let's see, 11. These will be the nearest, in the gardens of delight. A multitude of those will be from the first generations, and a few of those will be from the later generations, on thrones woven with gold and precious stones, reclining thereon face to face. Immortal boys will go around them, with cups and jugs and a glass of flowing wine, wherefrom they will neither get any aching of the head nor any intoxication, and with fruit that they may choose, and with the flesh of fowls that they desire. And there, let's see, and her with wide, lovely eyes. HUR, that is a transliterated word and not a translated word. I decided to read it on this one, even though I'm not reading all of the transliterated words, because they should have translated everything except proper names. In this translation, they didn't. Let's see. 23. Like unto preserved pearls, a reward for what they used to do. No, will they hear therein, nor any sinful speech, but only the saying of, and those on the right hand, how will be those on the right hand? Among thornless lote trees, and among, banana, tal. There's another word I decided to read the transliteration of. In parentheses, it says banana trees. With fruits piled one above another, and in shade long extended, and by water flowing constantly, and fruit in plenty, whose supply is not cut off, nor are they out of reach. And on couches or thrones raised high, verily we have created them of special creation, and made them virgins, loving of equal age. For those on the right hand, a multitude of those will be from the first generation, and a multitude of those will be from the later generations. And those on the left, how will be those on the left hand? A fierce hot wind and boiling water, and shadow of black smoke, neither cool nor pleasant. Verily, before that they indulged in luxury, and were persisting in great sin. Okay, let's just read up to 40. Let's see. 11. Those are the nearest, in gardens of bliss, a large number from the first, a few from the latter, on decorated beds reclining on them facing each other, going around them immortal young boys, with goblets and ibrique. Footnote A. Jugs, non-Arabic word of Persian origin, non-Arabic word of Persian origin. And a cup of flowing wine. They will not have a headache. Footnote B. Hangover. From it, nor get intoxicated. And fruit from whatever they choose, and the meat of birds from whatever they lust for. And hur-eyed, they are like covered pearls, a reward for what they were doing. They will not hear in it vain talk or sin, except a saying, peace, peace. And the companion of the right hand. What are the companions of the right hand? In Sidrat, D, nonsense word which some Muslim scholars claim to be a tree in the garden. Which verse was that? Is that the one that was a banana and the other one? Sidrat 28. That's one called Lote Tree. The one translated as S-I-D-R-A-T, or transliterated in this translation, is Lote Tree in the other translation. But it's still useful to read these because they're both trees. So I don't see that as saying something opposite between the two different versions. And I lost track. I was at 28, 29. And layered trees, and extended shade, and pouring water, and abundant fruit, never failing, nor forbidden, and a raised furniture. Surely we fashioned them fashioning, so we made them ever virgins. Reuben. Footnote. Pleasing, non-Arabic word of possible Hebrew origin. Equal in age to the companions of the right hand. A group of the first, and a group from the latter, and the companion of the... and a group from the latter. Okay. Well, we just learned what the Quran tells you to expect as a reward from Allah if you are pious. Okay. 41. And those on the left hand. Let's see. How will be those on the left hand? A fierce hot wind and boiling water, the shadow of black smoke, neither cool nor pleasant. Verily, before that they indulged in luxury, and were persisting in great sin. And they used to say, when we die and become dust and bones, then shall we then indeed be resurrected? And also our forefathers? Say, yes, verily, those of old and those of later times, all will surely be gathered together for appointed meeting of a known day. Then moreover, verily, you, the erring ones, the deniers, you verily will eat of the trees of Zakum. Then you will fill your bellies therewith, and drink boiling water on top of it, and you will drink like thirsty camels. That will be their entertainment on the day of recompense. So 56, up to 56. And 41. And the companion of the left hand. What are the companions of the left hand? Let's see. In hot wind and Haman. Haman? I don't know that word. I suspect a transliteration. Which is one complaint I had against the other translation. I guess you're always going to find something, huh? Okay, 43. And in the shadow of a hot black smoke, neither cool nor generous. Surely they were living before that in luxury, and they were persisting in the great sin. And they were saying, what if we died and we were dust and bones? Will we be raised? Or our ancient fathers? Say, surely the firsts and the lasts will be gathered to an appointed known day. Then surely, O you who have gone astray, the deniers, surely you will eat from the trees of Zakum. Footnote A supposed tree in hell. Okay, 53. So you will fill the bellies from it. So you will drink on top of it from the Haman. So you will drink the drink of a Hayam. Footnote B. Muslim scholars claim this to mean drinking like a thirsty camel. This will be their entertainment in the judgment day. "57. We created you. Then why do you believe not? Then tell me the semen that you admit. Is it you who created it? or are we the Creator? And we have decreed death to you all, and we are not outstripped, to transfigure you and create you in that you know not. And indeed, you have already known the first form of creation. Why then do you not remember? Then tell me about the seed that you sow in the ground. Is it you that make it grow, or are we the grower? Were it our will, we could crumble it to dry pieces, and you would be regretful, saying, we are indeed nay, but we are deprived. Then tell me about the water that you drink. Is it you who causes it from the rain clouds to come down? Or are we the causer of it to come down? If we willed, we verily could make it salt. Why then do you not give thanks? Then tell me about the fire which you kindle. Is it you who made the tree thereof to grow? Or are we the grower? We have made it a reminder and an article of use for the travelers. Then glorify with praises the name of your Lord, the Most Great. Okay. Let's get it up to 73. 56. 57. We created you, so were it not that you believe. Have you not seen what you emit? See. Footnote C. Semen. 59. Are you the ones who created it, or are we the creators? We are the ones who decree death among you, and we will not be outrun, in order that we may substitute another like you and fashion you in a way that you do not know. And indeed, you know the first fashioning, so were it not that you remember. Have you seen what you sow? Are you the one who plants it, or are we the planters? If we will, we would make it broken so that you would continue wondering. Surely we are burdened with a debt, yet we are deprived. Have you seen the water which you drink? Have you sent it down from the clouds, or are we the senders? If we will, we could have made it salty, so were it not that you give thanks. Have you seen the fire which you kindle? Did you fashion its tree, or are we the fashioners? We made it a reminder and an enjoyment to the Mokuin. D. Non-Arabic word, and the interpreter claims it to be travelers. So praise in the name of your great Lord. Yeah, that kind of fits with the next section though. So, 74. Then glorify with praises the name of your Lord, the Most Great. So I swear by the setting of the stars. And verily that is indeed a great oath, but if you but know. That is indeed an honorable recitation, in a book well guarded, which none can touch but the purified, a revelation from the Lord of the... Is it such a talk that you deny? And instead, for the provision he gives you, you deny. Then why do you not, when it reaches the throat? And in the moment you are looking on. But we are nearer to him than you, but you see not. Then why do you not, if you are exempt from the reckoning and recompense, bring back the soul if you are truthful. Then if he be of the rest and provision and the garden of delights, and if he be of those on the right hand, then there is safety and peace for those on the right hand. But if he be of the denying, the erring, then for him is an entertainment with boiling water and burning hellfire. Verily this is an absolute truth with certainty. So glorify with praises the name of your Lord, the Most Great. $74. So praise in the name of your great Lord. So no, I will swear by the position of the stars, and surely it is a swearing, great if you knew. Surely it, is a generous Quran, in a sheltered book. None touch it except the purified, a descending from the Lord of the worlds. Do you compromise the discussion? And you make your provision that you are deniers. So were it not that it reaches the throat, and you are then looking, and we are closer to him than to you, but you do not see. So were it not that you were not judged, return it if you were truthful. So if he was of the nearer, so spirit and fragrance and garden of bliss. And if he was from the companions of the right, so peace to you from the companions of the right. And if he was of the deniers, the strayed, so a guest in Haman, and roasted in hell. Surely this is the certain truth. So praise in the name of your great Lord. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. I'm going to stop with that surah and not read another one because the next one in order has 227 verses. And I want to start that one as its own episode. So thanks for watching. I found a lot of common ground in the praising of God and giving God credit. Those hurry were not common ground. I don't expect God to make anything like that for me as a reward for being pious for him. Thank you for watching. You have a good day.